Our community in South Florida and across America is diverse. Our community across the world is vast. And here are the bullet points of the queer news for today, Wednesday, November 8th, 2023. Let's begin by queering up religion. 44 bishops support allowing priests to be in same-sex marriages.
Wow.
Wash over
I
you,
know.
right?
For a second, I'm like, did I read that right? I don't think that's correct.
Right, right, and I wish it was more. Let's give you a couple of facts of what's going on with the story. All right, so 44 Church of England bishops issued a public statement this week saying that same-sex marriages should be allowed without delay, as in right now, as in immediately. Okay, this endorsement is for priests to marry and conduct marriages. All right, because there's always still that priest that'll be like, I'm not going to do a same-sex marriage because it's an abomination and all that kind of craziness. So last month, 12 bishops dissented on prayers for same-sex couples. Okay, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
And a statement said, quote, "We look forward to guidance being issued without delay that includes the removal of all restrictions on clergy entering same-sex civil marriages and on bishops ordaining and licensing such clergy, as well as granting permissions to officiate." Because I got to think that there's priests out there that maybe don't disagree and want to conduct these same-sex marriages, right? But are like, okay, I don't want to get in trouble or anything like that, right?
Yes, exactly. I think that happens all the time, right? So you have the church that gives guidance, and then you have the people actually on the ground carrying that out, and sometimes it's very fragmented. So I'm happy to hear this.
Right?
Yeah.
And let's talk about the restrictions. Like, what do they? Okay. We know that depending on what you believe in, right? Okay, but when it comes to a priest or a reverend or anything like that, they're here for guidance, right? In my world, okay? So I go to Unity on the Bay, that. Right. My Reverend Juan Del Hierro, I love him. He is a gay man married to another man, and I don't think that he could help me or guide me with my own marriage, with my own relationships and stuff like that if he hadn't gone through that or wasn't in that also. Do you agree?
That's such a valid point. I stop asking directions for people who've never been where you're going, right?
Imagine stop on the side of the road here in Crete. Hey, how do I get to Kenosis, the palace?
Yeah. Exactly.
I just got here. You sure you don't know though? No, I mean, come on.
Exactly.
So bishops endorse LGBTQ plus community by saying, quote, "In all of this, we long for the day when LGBTQIA plus people will know themselves to be unquestionably included in the life and all ministries of our church and the contributions of each one of us fully accepted and celebrated as simply the offering of a fellow Christian." End quote.
Absolutely.
That'd be a beautiful thing.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I mean, come on. It's like I don't want to start talking about the situation in Israel and stuff like that. But I mean, religion is the basis for so many wars.
It's true.
Driving factor, right?
Yeah.
Right. We were at
religion and money.
Religion and money and
Right.
power.
Yes.
I mean, I love that these bishops stood up and said, all right, we need to move on. We need to evolve like the world is evolving.
That's right.